Hey guys, I'm James Maris. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the first episode and I'm super excited to get things going. Before we start, I wanted to remind you guys to please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, of course. And if you would also take a look at my Patreon account, I got the link for that in the description to this video down below. Alright, let's get started by asking the question, what is music? I imagine it'd be pretty hard to find somebody who's never had any interaction with music, and even if you wanted to isolate yourself from it, could you? From the elevator to the grocery store, music is pumped through the speakers and into your ears whether you like it or not. But I think it's safe to say that for most people, music is a faithful companion. It's there for you through the good and the bad times. But what exactly is music? How would you define it? What makes music good? Unfortunately, there's no real one definition of what music is. Plus, it's an art form, so that makes it really hard to define. But I think most people would probably say that music is the organization of sound through time. And you can organize sound a bunch of different ways, pitch, melody, harmony, timbre, dynamics, articulation, tempo, beats, you know what I mean, all that stuff. But what separates music from noise? What if I, as a composer, organized all of the traditional elements of music, but in an untraditional way? What if it sounded like nonsense? What if it sounded like nothing? Like in the case of John Cage's piece, 4 minutes and 33 seconds, in which the performer literally plays nothing for 4 minutes and 33 seconds, subjecting the audience to the ambient sounds around them. According to Mr. Cage, that's music. I think you'll find that music, like most elements of the human experience, is subjective. It can mean whatever you as the musician, composer, or consumer want it to mean. For me personally, music has meant different things to me throughout my life. My parents were always, very musical in that, they loved music and always listened to it and had it playing all the time, you know what I mean? My mom especially, whenever we were cleaning the house or doing anything, we had music on, all sorts of different stuff. But I started playing music when I heard Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven on the radio when I was traveling with my grandma, and I said, I would love to play this someday, And so she put me in piano lessons right away, and that was my first, kind of interaction with music that way. And then I took up trumpet in middle school. When I got to high school, I became interested in the guitar. And it was then that I started focusing a lot more on rock and metal and eventually jazz, and then when I graduated high school, I went to Leeward Community College. It was there that I kind of did a little bit of an associate's degree in music. I took some classical voice lessons and kind of learned how to sing healthily and kind of properly. And then when I went to University of Hawaii, I got to UH, I transferred there, started working on my bachelor's in composition. So I did all the composition classes. I got to the end, and it wasn't for me. So I just switched to a general arts and music at the last minute, just to kind of be done. But yeah, so since from then to now, I did a little bit of musical theater stuff. I did a lot of directing in Hawaii. Some piano and playing and that type of thing, but I haven't really been doing a lot, so this is my break back into it, I spent most of my writing career being obsessed with perfection and creating what I thought that people would like instead of just, creating what was good or creating stuff that I liked. And fixating on perfection that way really hindered my ability to write at all. And anything I did write felt shallow and stifled. Now, after a little age and experience, I've come to learn that music is alive and fluid. If you can just get out of your own way and let the song come to you, no matter what comes out, it'll be perfect. Think back to your favorite songs. Could the artist have done anything to make it sound better? Could you? I mean, maybe. But would adding notes and chords or changing the rhythms or the structure, would any of that change what the artist was feeling when they wrote it? Would altering a note of your favorite song remove its soul? Probably not. The music's already perfect simply because it exists. It's perfect because somebody took the time and care to be vulnerable and create something. I want this channel to be a safe place that inspires you to create, to just start. Pick up the pencil, the ukulele, the guitar, the paintbrush, whatever it is, and make something bigger than yourself. If even no music can be considered music, then there are truly no wrong notes, and anybody can make music. Even you. Yes, you. I want to end this video with a couple of questions. How would you define music? And more importantly, what does music mean to you? Leave your answers in the comment section to this video. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please hit subscribe, and if you're interested in becoming a patron of mine, you can show your support through my Patreon page. The link for that, as well as all my other social media, can be found in the description below. Thanks, and keep watching.